Hello viewers, in this YouTube segment, let us see what is anxiety disorder and what are the symptoms of anxiety disorder. People may generally suffer from severe anxiety symptoms. However, they struggle to express their anxiety to other people. Therefore, people use different terms to express their anxiety like nervousness, stress, excess worry, fear, etc. When someone is struggling from anxiety disorder, it only means that their mind is not in a steady state and their mind is really shaky. When it is the case, people may have lot of physical symptoms as well as psychological symptoms, and I am going to describe one by one in this segment. Let me first describe some of the psychological symptoms of anxiety. The person may feel nervous, anxious, or on edge all the time. They may have excessive fear most of the time. They may have persistent worrying thoughts and they are unable to stop those worrying thoughts. Irritability and anger outbursts are common. Difficulty in concentration is another important symptom. They may have sleep disturbances and they may also have some fear that something really bad is going to happen, and they develop negative thinking patterns. They are afraid that something terrible might happen to them or to their close family members or friends. They may have trouble relaxing, and some of them may be so restless that it is hard to sit still. Now let us look into the physical or bodily symptoms of anxiety. I'll explain the different symptoms starting from head to toe. People with anxiety problems often complain of severe headache, and some of them may also have giddiness or dizzy spells. People with anxiety problems may complain of dryness of mouth, and some may have difficulty in swallowing. A lot of people who have anxiety problems also complain of pain in their chest. Sometimes they describe it as chest tightness or heaviness in their chest. They may have increased heart rate, which is also called as palpitations. Some may also have difficulty in breathing and they struggle to inhale and exhale. In terms of their hands and legs, they have severe sweating, cold hands and feet, and also shakiness in their hands and legs. In terms of the gastric region, people who have anxiety problems also have higher level of gastric secretions in their stomach. Therefore, they may suffer from gastritis and ulcers leading to pain in their tummy, and it may also cause loose stools. Some people have frequent urination problem and therefore they have to use their restroom frequently. And lastly, people who have anxiety disorders also suffer from chronic pain symptoms, particularly pain in their neck and severe back pain. Or if they already have some pain symptoms, those pain symptoms can get really worse if they have anxiety problems. So far, I have described most of the psychological symptoms and bodily symptoms of anxiety. It doesn't mean that someone who have anxiety disorders have to experience all these symptoms which I have described. You may have 2 or 3 of the psychological symptoms and 2 or 3 of the bodily symptoms that I have described before. In people with more extreme form of anxiety problems, the number of symptoms that I have explained can be higher and the severity of the symptoms can also be high. After watching this YouTube video, if you have some of the symptoms, don't panic and think that you're also suffering from severe anxiety disorder. That is not the case. A large number of people may have anxiety symptoms from time to time, but sometimes the symptoms can become so bad that it can interfere with your normal day-to-day functioning. So if it starts affecting your everyday life, then it means that you're suffering from anxiety disorder and therefore you need help and treatment. If it is the case, please try to see a local psychiatrist who can offer you the treatment, counseling and advice for your anxiety problems. After watching this YouTube segment, I hope you got some idea about anxiety disorders. If you wanted to listen to such health related information, please subscribe to our channel Psychiatrist Prathap. Also please press the bell button so that you receive regular notifications from time to time. Thanks for watching.